And you're going to go back to your team and say, gather round, gather round. I just saw this speaker, Geoff Ramm. He did this conference yesterday. He told us two things. We have to go the extra mile. I mean, your team's going to look at you going, what?
What is celebrity service?
It is the gap in your service you don't realize exists. It's the gap. Right now, you think, and I'll be controversial here, and I think everybody across the world, people watching this on LinkedIn and live, everybody here right now thinks they deliver a high level of service. Okay? Our feedback, our TripAdvisor, our feedback on the website, or 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, oh, it's great. Can't be any better. So we think we're delivering a high level of service. The issue that I have in the world of customer service, customer experience is this. So many speakers, so many trainers, so many books, so many manuals, so many things on our bookshelf. They tell you two things. They tell you in order for you and your business to really set the world alight, there's two things that you have to do. There's only two. The first is you must always go the extra
mile.
You've read the same book as me.
Yeah, I did.
And the second one is you must always exceed
expectations.
So, James, that's all people need to know. Thank you very much for coming, and I wish you success. It's like, seriously, is that it? Is that it? And you're going to go back to your team and say, gather round, gather round. I just saw this speaker, Geoff Ramm. He did this conference yesterday. He told us two things. We have to go the extra mile. I mean, your team's going to look at you going, what? What does that look like? What is it? There has been nothing new in the world of customer service for 30, possibly 40 years. This is the type of stuff I think I found something, and I think I found something different in the marketplace. I didn't sit in a darkened room to come up with something new for the industry. It actually happened live on stage. It happened at a conference that I did in the UK many, many, many years ago. And I walked onto the stage and I said, do you treat all your customers the same? And around half of the room that day nodded. Yeah. Apart from one woman. And she sat at the front just off to my right and she shouted out. She said, absolutely, Geoff! And I was like, it totally took me off my guard. I was like, oh my word. And all I'm going to say, James, because this full story is on YouTube and everybody can have a look at this later on. Look, I got into a conversation with this lady in front of 300 businesses in that room that day. And I challenged her when she said, absolutely, my service is great, can't be any better. And I asked the following question, which I made up on the main stage platform at that conference. I said, well, what happens if a celebrity were to come into your business tomorrow? Like who? And I said, think of an A-list, Hollywood, A-list god or goddess in the movie world. If they were to become your next, if George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Cameron Diaz were to tweet, email, walk into your business, phone you up this afternoon, become your next customer tomorrow, what would be the difference in service? Because right now you think you deliver a high level of service. But if an A-list celebrity Hollywood goddess were to walk in, become your next customer, your service levels go to there. And that is the gap. People say, what is celebrity service? I say, it's the gap you don't realize exists within yourself, within your team, within your business. It's the gap that if you can fill, you can outperform the competition. And I break down celebrity into 9 components, which we can talk about later on. But to be honest with you, James, that is it. That is it. Celebrity service is we think we deliver a high level of service, but everybody watching this show right now, really question you and your team and think to yourself, what would we do? You know, when we close up the office, we close up the factory, we close up the store at 6 o'clock every night. But if George Clooney wanted to come at 7, would he still be open? So I tell you what, James, if me and you rocked up, it's 6 o'clock.